Greetings, fellow traders. Bubblehead here, and I am very excited and happy to introduce the Positive Trends Bubble Report. Get in the golden zone. It is the new definitive morning report to get you ready for your trading day. Of course, the usual disclaimers apply. Everything we write about and talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. And so, let's talk about the Bubble Report. What is it? And why should you subscribe to it? Well, because it's awesome. And it is a fantastic morning report that we've been doing for a few months now with our group already and are ready to release it to the public. For folks who don't have time to day trade necessarily or be involved in in our active chat room, but it's a good way to get some ideas out there instead of paging through a bunch of different websites and looking for ideas. What we do is we get that all consolidated and we get it out to you by 7:30 morning New York time, and it's just a fantastic newsletter. Here's the most recent one, and we go through several different things, right? We do our Good Morning Market Prep, which is our initial snapshot of the market. We talk about what has been moving the market, different types of news, and also economic ideas that are coming out there. For instance, Powell, any Fed news, and a snapshot of any major headlines that are out there. We also put our chart here, a nice snapshot of the market, so you can see what's going on in terms of the futures and the charts that we're looking at. Right, then from there we get into the S&P review. We talk about the market, what we're looking at each day. So we look at the broader market, the the S&P cash on the SPX. We go through the SPY, looking at potential scenarios that might be going on there. We also go through the futures, and we provide for our members signal zones, but you can at least get an idea off of these charts of what we're looking at for areas of support and resistance, and we offer we discuss this in terms of what we might be expecting for the day. For instance, on this Friday, right, we had the upward trend line that was working its way up, and that we were saying if that held the other day, it could get very interesting for the bulls, especially if we got over Wednesday's highs, which we broke out on Friday and had a massive move up at the end of the day. So it's really a great prep for the day. Also for market profile traders out there, guys, there's futures folks out there that put these levels out there for later in the day before the market opens for more expensive. Guys, you get a full game plan on the market using market profile going into the morning and all these key levels as well, plus our game plan, which is a fantastic prep for the market, analyzing the overnight inventory activity and looking at the intraday value areas from the prior market profiles. From there, we go through sector analysis. We typically look at the Qs, we look at gold, we look at the small caps, we look at the fins, we look at China to see what it's up to, and of course, we emphasize our gappers and orbs. Now, we provide this a lot in our public Twitter, but at the same time, there is some specific nuances of names that are moving. We can, we a lot of times if we see big gap ups, we can look to see if it's going to give a reversal, and we mentioned that in the report in the morning. We also look at unusual option activity. For instance, going into Friday, right, there was a lot, we mentioned there was a lot of weekly put activity, right, the 46, the 47, and the 48 puts, right, that had huge open interest on those on Thursday. And if you guys recall, we had a huge down day on NEO, so just having this on your radar is a great thing to get you prepped for your trading day. We also put an economic calendar on there for some of the market moving activities that are going on out in the economic world. And then this is one of the great parts of it, is that we're teaming up with Algo 382 with Paul, and as you guys know, he's been working with us on our weekly Elliott Wave show, which has been great, and Paul is just a phenomenal Elliott-tician, a great Elliott waver, and puts out lots of great charts out there. But here in the Bubble Report, what we have are actionable setups that if they set up right, it at least gives you some levels to look at. Now we get into more details in this in the chat room, of course, but one of the examples was TDOC, right? So we were looking for a golden zone retrace right here into Friday, and when we hit that 179 area, this 50% retrace, we got a nice balance, and members did really well off of that. So even if you're not in the chat group, this can at least put two of our favorite wave counts on your radar for what to potentially look for intraday, and what maybe potentially what could be projecting on those. So that's very powerful. And then we consolidate everything into a focus list to have one thing just right on your radar there using our techniques, right? We look for things on the long side, right? AMD and Penn, right? Very nice stuff right there, right? And we also have, the Elliott Wave setups right here. And of course, we have our orb list and our 60 anchor lists as well. the great part too is, as you guys know, on Twitter, we do a Good Morning Market Prep video, and on YouTube every morning to kind of go through the names that are out there. But this Good Morning Market Prep video is going to go into more detail into the different charts that we're looking at in the report. And so, guys, I think this is a phenomenal value. I think you will really find it excellent. You can click the link at the bottom here to go to the subscription area. And again, guys, it's an incredible value. And the beauty of it is it's only $5 a week. So you can cancel anytime. So if you use it for a week, and you can sign up again anytime you want to. So if you're like, hey, I feel like trading this week, I want to get the bubble report this week, $5. You get it every morning for the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, as long as the market is open that day. And it comes right to your email inbox by 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. That's before most traders have even gotten their game plan together. So be sure to subscribe and check it out. We'd love to have you in the group. And again, there's no long-term obligation. It's week by week, and you can cancel anytime. So really appreciate you guys checking out this video, and I hope you guys enjoy the bubble report and get in the golden zone.